So that was me. April of last year. I was close to 500 pounds, had no energy. My knees was hurting all the time. And I was just frustrated with life. I was severely depressed. And I tried so many different things. I tried keto. I tried intermittent fasting. I tried starvation program. And all happened was I would yo-yo. I'll lose some weight, I'll put it back on. Lose some weight, put it back on. Lose some weight, put it back on. And at this stage, I was just pretty much ready to give up because nothing worked. And the weight got to me to where I got depressed. And I didn't even want to get up out of the bed anymore. And I had no energy. And here I am about 3 a.m. in the morning. And I'm actually about 2 a.m. I'm scrolling through TikTok that we're on right now. And I ran into a friend of mine that I haven't seen, man, at that time in about 8 years. And he's talking about these tools that he's been using. So that's what I want to talk about, what I did clip. So he's talking about these tools that he's been using. And I said, I don't feel like trying nothing else. I tried so many things out there already. Nothing really worked. But what caught my attention was some of the facts that he shared with me. The first fact is that 90% of the population right now in North America are metabolically unhealthy. Meaning 90% of the people are like this. They're dealing with extra weight on their body. They're dealing with knee pain. They're dealing with high cholesterol, high blood pressure, high blood sugar level. Because I thought it was just me. And heart disease is now the #1 killer in the world. So how many pounds have you lost? So far I've lost 85 pounds on the scale. In the last 3 months, I've had a flip-flop where I've lost about 10 pounds of fat, but I've gained about 7 pounds of muscle in the last couple of months. So my weight on the scale haven't changed much in the last couple of months, but I have less fat, I have less inches, and I have more lean muscle on my body. So one of the biggest problems I was dealing with when I got to this point in my life was insulin resistance. And if you're familiar with insulin resistance, put a yes in the comment for me. And if you're like me, when I was this size, I had no clue what insulin resistance was. Put a no in the comment. I can't even lose 10 pounds. Well, hey, I couldn't. I kept going in and out, in and out. So Rita says, yes, she's familiar with insulin resistance. But I had no clue what insulin resistance was. And if you're familiar with it, that's fantastic. I had no earthly idea. So that's when, how did you lose the weight? So I used the weight by utilizing the Feel Great tools. And I'm going to cover that in just a second. But I want you to understand about insulin resistance, because the reason why I had the inability to lose weight and I had cravings for sugary and salty foods is because I was dealing with insulin resistance. When you're dealing with insulin resistance, it affects the rest of your body. So some of the signs are if you have like high cholesterol, if you're bloated after you've eaten your food, if you have difficulty losing weight, if you have cravings for sugary or salty foods, these are all signs of insulin resistance. And I was dealing with all this. So the next question I had was like, okay, I'm dealing with it. Almost 80-90% of the population is dealing with it. Why? I'm that person that, okay, I want to know why. So here's why you and a lot of the people that you may know that are dealing with insulin resistance, it is because of the modern day food environment that we all have to live in. And I'll give you an example. You go overseas and you get an apple. The apple is like really, really small. Yay small. You get an apple here in the grocery store, it's almost the size of your head. It's so massive. So the food industry, between the fast foods, between the manufacturer over processing your fruits and vegetables, stripping out the fiber, stripping out a lot of the vitamins and minerals so they can sell more, make it delicious, make it taste great. Everything that comes in a box, a bag, or a can are loaded with calories, little to no nutritional value, which gets you hooked on them. And in an hour later, you want some more. So all of that combined together is driving up the insulin resistance. And that's what got me to this stage. But when I tried different programs, I went through a yo-yo cycle. When I tried intermittent fasting, I did good for a little while, but I couldn't maintain it. So I ended up falling off, putting all the weight back on. When I tried keto, did good for a little while. After about 30, 60 days, couldn't maintain it, ended up falling off, gained all my weight back, and then some. What I love about this, I lost a tremendous amount of weight my first 4 or 5 months. I lost like 60 to 70 pounds. Now for the last 3 months, I've been maintaining that weight, still eating regular food and utilizing the tool, and something unique happened in my body. I gained about 10 pounds of muscle in the last 6 months, but I've lost an additional 10 pounds of fat. Now the unique thing about this system, because I saw a couple people ask me what it was. Let me grab a couple of them here. I got them right here. So these are the tools that I use. These two tools, right? These two tools, but they come in different flavors. So I use a tea that I drink every day, and I have this thing called Balance that I drink before my meal. Now the tea comes in lemon ginger, it comes in black, and also lemon. So that's the tea. Now the thing I love about this is the documentation behind the system. It's brought to the market by a company called Unicity, who started out in business over 100 years ago as Rexall drugs. And the whole thing behind Rexall drugs, they're like how CVS and Walgreens are today on a street corner. They've been around over 100 years, and their thing was to help you to get healthy and stay healthy, all natural. How long did you drink in the system? So I've been using the system now, May of last year. So that's May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So 8 going on 9 months is how long I've been on the system. That's how long I've been on it. And the thing about the system is it's designed to, one, reverse your insulin resistance. And the approach is real simple. So you have 2 food-based products. Oh, let me take this thing off. So you have 2 food-based products that's combined together with time-based eating. So time-based eating, you have a window that you have in caloric intake in. So let's say your last meal you ate was at 8 o'clock. Well, then till the next morning at 8 a.m. would be your fasting window. So that's fasting for 12 hours. When you wake up, you drink your Unimonte. This is going to extend your fast a few more hours. Maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. So your fasting window, if you've never fasted before, start out at 12. Over time, you want to get it to about 16 hours of fasting. And in that fasting window is when you drink the Unimonte. Then when it comes time for you to eat your regular food, you're going to drink a Balance 5 to 10 minutes before eating it. Thank you. That's a great change for your lesson. Been drinking it for 7 months. Okay, that's fantastic, Jose. So the whole thing behind the system is designed to control how many times a day your insulin level spikes. And this is why. If you don't know this, jot this down. When your insulin level is up, your body cannot burn fat for energy. When your insulin level is down, you can now burn fat for energy. I appreciate it there. Thank you so much. I will definitely keep up the great work. So what we want to do is most people have enough energy on their body that's stored up that can last them for weeks, some people months at a time. We want to tap in to that stored energy instead of eating every 2 to 3 hours and storing even more energy. So when you wake up, you're going to extend your fast. You're going to drink your Unimonte. What the Unimonte does, it allows you to feel great all day. That's one thing which is key. You can enjoy it any time. There is no crash. There's no addictiveness to the Unimonte, which is very, very key. It suppresses your hunger and your cravings by utilizing your stored fat for fuel. That's why people can drink the Unimonte. They say, man, I don't even feel hungry. And they got to remind themselves, oh, man, it's lunchtime. I need to eat. That's the power of the Unimonte, and this is a 100% food-based product. What is your total weight loss? So total weight loss so far is 85 pounds. My ultimate goal is to get to 250 pounds because I'm 6'1". It's 250, and I've gotten like an additional 120 pounds to go to get to my ultimate goal. And I'm taking it slow and steady. My first 4 or 5 months, the first 50, 60 pounds came off tremendously in the first couple of months. Now, it's a trickle, but it's solid, and I haven't gained any. And I'm eating regular food. If you look at my TikToks, I mean, I was out there eating shish kebab, steaks, desserts, all types of things, but I'm using the system, and it works. So before eating my regular food now, I drink the balance. So this is the balance right here, and I drink this 5 to 10 minutes. Mix this up in about 6 to 8 ounces of water. Drink it down. I wait 5 to 10 minutes and I eat my food. Now what balance does, it keeps you satisfied with your meal. It's going to slow the digestion of carbs into your system, which is very, very important. When it does that, it keeps that insulin level from spiking too high, which allows your body to bring that insulin level down a lot quicker after that meal and put you back into a fat burning mode. This also helps to control your cholesterol, your blood sugar, and your triglyceride level when you take this 5 to 10 minutes before eating your regular food. Inside of balance, you have 8 different strands of fiber, which helps to balance out your gut health, which is key to getting the weight off and keeping it off, to getting healthy and staying healthy. This balance out your gut health. You also have a 7X technology. How that works, it expands on the inside of your stomach, which keeps you satisfied with that meal and slows down that digestion process so you stay fuller longer with the food that you ate, which is key. So you have no snacking in between meals because you don't need the energy, which is very, very important for you. That's what the balance does. You also have a vitamin complex in here. So it's also a multivitamin. And you have key nutrition for your heart health. That's why this is so great for your heart and cholesterol. So that's what's inside of balance. Now, the thing that I love and I believe you're going to love about the system is the documentation. They've done human clinical trials, double-blind, placebo human clinical trials, and they have documentation at places like NSF International. So it's been documented, totally safe, natural for you to use. Also, they're in the PDR. The PDR is a reference that medical doctors use, and they look in that reference to see what a drug is good for, what all the side effects are. Well, Unicity is one of only company that has 18 natural products that are inside of the PDR. And it shows what the balance does, what the Unimonte does, so a medical doctor can look in there, see what it's good for, what are all the side effects, and how this is dramatically changing people's health. And they have human clinical studies that document the results. Also, there's a patented system, which gives you 3 major things. One, you're going to get a 90-day happiness guarantee, meaning you can try the system risk-free for 90 days. Now, here's how that works. For 90 days, you use the system every day. At the end of 90 days, you don't see any changes in your A1C, in your cholesterol, in your blood sugar level, you get your money back, no questions asked. There's not another company in the world that I know of that gives you that type of money back guarantee. Second is you're going to receive a best price guarantee. So at the link in my profile, it'll link you right to the manufacturer with through my referral link. You're going to get the guaranteed lowest price on the system. And number 3, you're going to get 100% quality assurance guaranteed, because every batch of the product goes through a triple testing process before it leaves the facility. And that is the reason why I transformed my health right here like I did. So check this out. This is where I got started. Close to about 500 pounds. Knees was hurting all the time. Little to no energy. Severely depressed. Here I am today, down 85 pounds. My energy level is off the Richter scale. 95% of my knee pains are gone. And 3 days on the system, my depression was gone. And I started sharing this with other people on social media. And look at this young lady. She went from a size 12 to a size 6 in about 7 weeks. This young lady lost 100 pounds following the protocol. And here's some other stories that I ran into people on TikTok and how they totally transformed their health in a very short period of time. Check out some of these stories.
I was struggling with acne. I had gained a little bit of weight from COVID, and I was overall just really fatigued and tired all the time. I felt low energy and just super demotivated. So when I discovered the product, it was actually my mom who told me about the product. She used it for a couple months. I was skeptical, but then I was like, oh my God, she's getting results. She's a changed person. Her attitude, her overall mindset, her body was changing so quickly. I was like, this is something I need to get on. So basically, I used the 2 products. I was the most critical person you could imagine. I was like, Mom, there's probably laxatives in there. You're pooping and it's just going to make you sick. But when I looked into the product, it gave me amazing results. It cleared my acne. I lost 20 pounds in 3 months. And overall, I feel so much better. My motivation is so much higher. I feel like a new person.
Yeah, so for the person that says where they can get the system from, so this is where you can get the system from. Let me go ahead and pull that up real quick. So that's a link right there that you can go to and you can get the system from. And I'm going to scroll through here, see if y'all have any other questions. So you can go to feelgreattools.com and you can order the system from there, or you can click on my profile name. Go to my profile and there's a link right there in my profile that you can click on there, but feelgreattools.com. So some of the frequently asked questions that I've ran into is this safe? Yes, it is 100% safe. It is 2 food-based products, so anybody can use this. Number 2, I hear, what are all the ingredients? Any chemicals in there? It's 2 food-based products, so every ingredient in there are food that you can consume 100% of the time. The other question I get, does it give you the jitters? Does it make you shake? No, it does not give you the jitters. It doesn't make you shake. It's not going to stimulate you like a bunch of caffeine. So you're not going to have that experience there. How fast will I see results? That depends on your body. Some people see weight loss results within their first week. Some people see results that they don't know of because they're so focused in on the scale. When you first get started, your first 3 months, focus in on your inches. And I'll give you an example. And I got a video on this on my page where an individual in 90 days, they only lost 1 pound on the scale. But in that same 90-day period, they took a total of about 18 inches off their body. And they went from a size 12 to a size 6 in clothing. It was a female. What happened there was when you have all these great nutrition, your body is now absorbing protein and nutrition like your body's supposed to. And you're no longer insulin resistance. So your body is now burning that stored fat. Your bones, your muscle is absorbing the nutrients and the protein. So your bones and muscles are getting bigger and stronger. So you're weighing the same on the scale even though you're losing the fat. So that's the reason why it's very, very important that you're focusing on your inches that you're losing in your first couple of months. Lost 52 pounds in 90 days. There you go. Boom. Incredible. So those are generally the systems questions that I run across on the system. So if you're ready to go ahead and start to maximize your health benefits, go to feelgreattools.com. Click on the link and you can get started. You can pick your country. So any link you click on, if you don't see your country there, click on the flag. Change that to your country's flag and you can go ahead and order that system and start to experience these health benefits in your body. With that being said, also, we've put together a support group because I don't just want you to get the system. I want you to get the results. If the results for you is losing weight, I want you to lose weight. If you want to control your cholesterol, We want to help you control your cholesterol. You want to control your blood sugar, your blood pressure level. We want to help you to do that. So we've created a support group. So you'll be using the system for yourself, but not by yourself. You'll have a community that's going to help you to support your journey, whatever that is for you. And at that same link, feelgreattools.com, there's a link to our community so we can offer you ongoing support so you get the results that you're looking for. So that being said, I definitely want to thank each and every one of you for being on here. But more importantly, I look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world feeling absolutely great in your life. Take care. God bless. Peace out.